Something new for visitors, though, at the Shedd here in Chicago.
Yeah, 2 new sea lions. They're calling the aquarium home now. Seems they were kicked out of their previous residence. Our Judy Garcia has their story.
Didn't know that.
We're at the Shedd Aquarium where 2 of its most recent additions were saved from a possible death penalty. Ken Ramirez is here. Well, he's with the Shedd, and you're going to explain your 2 new residents are...
They are California sea lions that we rescued from the Columbia River, where they were kind of residing on a dam where salmon were going up the river, and they were just feasting on that salmon. But the salmon are an endangered species, so the government needed to do something about it, and we were able to offer them a home.
Biff&Otis, and this afternoon you're working Otis. Talk to me about what the preliminary steps are to get them used to being here.
A big part of training is building a relationship with each animal, gaining the animal's trust. And so what you're going to see in this session is that we are feeding the sea lion. We are getting him used to some of the tools we use, like our whistle, which tells Otis that he's doing a good job. You'll also see me carrying a stick with a little red ball on the end. That's just something to focus his attention. It helps us guide him from place to place and helps us show him different things that we want him to do. You'll also see us have a red circle. That's like his name tag. Every one of our animals has a shape, a triangle, a star, a circle, a square. And when they see it, they know that it's feeding time, it's training time, and they look forward to it. And so really what I'm doing as I work with him is get him as comfortable as possible with me, as comfortable as possible with this environment, as comfortable as possible with the public. And he's doing really well. I'm really happy with how attentive he is, how eager he is to learn. And we're beginning to teach him a lot of basic things that help us take better care of him, like opening his mouth for brushing his teeth, following us from one enclosure to another, allowing us to touch his backside where we can take a blood sample, all sorts of cool things.
And some people might be a little intrigued by the numbers that are sort of etched on his back. That means this boy's been in trouble before.
What happened? Yes, absolutely. The sea lions, when they were starting to catch this salmon that's endangered, the government wanted to try to track the culprits that were guilty of eating all that salmon, and so they branded them. And so you will see these big numbers on their back. It allowed wildlife biologists to track them from a great distance, see them from helicopters. And when the same sea lions started coming back to the Columbia River year after year, a decision was made that something needed to be done about them. Many of the zoos and aquariums throughout the country stepped forward and said, we're willing to provide them a home. And we were really happy this year to be able to relocate Biff&Otis here.
And we're happy to have them because now Chicagoans and visitors to Chicago can come see them here. We'll have more on this story coming up on WGN News at 9, and also you'll be able to read more about it in tomorrow's Chicago Tribune. At the Shedd Aquarium, Judy Garcia, WGN News.